Up, Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and get today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 791. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my little soldier kitty here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, last chapter of Kingdom, we had, the SEIKA song. We did, and their declaration for basically fighting for Roboku at this point. Because they said that they wouldn't even do it either. But you're fighting someone else's war anyway! I swear to God. They keep proving Kanki's point, or at least what I feel like is Kanki's point. That Roboku is a little bitch, and this is why, Roboku, you have an asterisk by your victory over Kanki. Because you didn't directly kill him. No. Your soldiers did. Your bitches did. Just saying. And I am still waiting for a Kakin to show up. I swear to God, the moment a Kakin shows up, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. Because I love my boy. A Kakin is freaking amazing. I love him, I love him, I love him. Anyways, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us today. So we're getting back to this bloodbath here. And it is a major bloodbath. Ooh. God, Osen, I can't wait to see Osen fight. I really can't wait. My lord, oh, now shit's gonna get real. Chiaga has passed away, sir. In this chapter, see, the title of the chapter proves my point. It's titled Someone Else's War. See, you're fighting someone else's war. And this is what happens when you fight someone else's war, you stupid fucks. Dumb. I see. Sorry, Kansuro. Why are you apologizing, though, my lord? Because it was I who accepted Roboku. No, sir. It was SEIKA's decision to come here. Oh, here we go. Let me say this first, that if you were hoping SEIKA to be more than a temporary place to find shelter to avoid rainy weather, then you'll be disappointed. Huh? But our talk was, oh, please do not take this too harshly. In a land with almost nothing at all, SEIKA managed to reach its current state of being self-sufficient through every member's hard work. We also do wish to help you, but at the same time, we cannot dare to take a risk that could destroy everything we have. But you dumbasses did anyway! I do understand the journey SEIKA has taken so far. It's a miracle in this wartime how mere town of, oh my God. I'm just so annoyed by this right now. It's a miracle in this wartime how a mere town made of refugees and nomads who could barely make a living went through growth towards something comparable to a sovereign state. Don't underestimate the power of the human spirit. That's like, you know what? After seeing what happened with Kanki, look at Kanki and the Saki clan. They literally had nothing. And they made an army. They did. That's why I'm like, you can't underestimate the power of the human spirit. Dude, Kanki and the Saki clan probably could have taken over, like, a good chunk of China by themselves. Just you can't underestimate them, man. You're lucky that your ass wasn't killed by Kanki, Roboku. He could have killed Roboku multiple times. Let's be fucking real. He could have done it. You're lucky he spared your life. I'm just saying. When SEIKA defeated Ordo's army from Yan only with their own army half a year ago, I was surprised at the maturities SEIKA showed. And at the same time, it came to my mind that SEIKA is now probably at a crossroad to decide what SEIKA's road will be. Shibasho, don't you think that it's also fate that brought me here? So you could be given a push toward making such a decision? Roboku's such a smooth talker. Oh my god. Roboku, I'm neither a king nor a dictator. So if you want to hear what path SEIKA is going to take, then hear from the people of SEIKA themselves. You know what? I will give credit where credit is due. That's awesome, but at the same time, people are fucking stupid. Kaki knew that. Kaki knew people are goddamn stupid. And that's why he took control. I miss Kaki so fucking much. Like, I can't believe I went from hating... This is why character writing is amazing. It happened in Twin Star Exorcist with Tenma as well. This is how you know Hara is an amazing character writer. Because I went from hating Kaki to loving this man. And it's the same thing with Tenma and Twin Star Exorcist. Then hear from the people of SEIKA themselves. You mean that Roboku of the Three Great Heavens? Really? It's Roboku-sama. I heard, rumors of him dying, at the battlefield after defeating, or by rebellion at the royal palace. He's alive after all. But why is he here in SEIKA of all places? Roboku-sama. In the past, I have made a great failure of losing Kiao through my defeat against, Kin at Shukai Plain. Again, as I said, you are lucky. You are lucky that Kaki didn't kill you there. And now, and being chased by Kantan's army after losing in conflicts for succession to the throne. What a pity. There's no one else in this country who works as hard as you for this country. There's no one even at, oh my god. Damn it! They just, ugh. My ADHD brain is adjusting to this. You have to excuse me. No one even at the north who would, at this north who'd talk ill of you. God damn it. Why? Manga Plus, Shueisha, just give me an official localization for Kingdom. And make it a Manga Plus exclusive because I do not want Viz bastardizing it. That's all I want. I want official simulpubs, god damn it. Is that too much to ask? Here's part of me's like, that's a monkey's paw after everything that's happened with Oshinoko. I kind of don't want it. Part of me's like, I don't want it. At the same time, it's like, no, I know, we need it. We need this. But after, no, we need the simulpubs. We needs it. We really do. At the same time, it's like, no. I know it will end up horrible in the end if Kingdom goes mainstream. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There's many people from the northern area as well, so let's live here together. Let's take Roboku-sama as part of the people of SEIKA, and here Shibasho-sama strongly protects us from outside conflicts. SEIKA is really the utopia itself. Oh, Roboku is gonna be your downfall. Roboku-sama, please be with us. Roboku-sama, let's take Roboku-sama as people of SEIKA. We'd welcome you. It truly makes me happy to hear your words, even though I have fallen enough to be called as enemy of the state. He really is. But the reason I came to SEIKA after losing both power and status is not to become people of SEIKA. Instead, it is to that typo is killing me. To borrow the people. It says burrow. God damn. Why? Damn it! Oh my god, I know. Hey, at least they're not getting paid for this. Fan translators do better. Or speedy fan translators do better. Check your grammar. Instead, it is to borrow the strength of SEIKA so I can return to Kantan's government and have SEIKA as a proper force to rely on in the upcoming great war against Kin that will eventually come in the near future. Like, huh? What? But that's Roboku-sama. The heck is he talking about? Stop this nonsense. Does he have any idea how we feel about this, SEIKA? Like, after getting away from war, after going through countless absurdities, SEIKA finally became a land to settle, and he... Stop bullshit! Yeah! Go, SEIKA! People of SEIKA! They know! People of SEIKA know! They know that Roboku is full of shit. Stop bullshitting us! Why do we have to join someone else's war? He's trying to drag us in for his own sake. Don't give me that nonsense. I'm disappointed in you, Roboku-sama. Yeah! The people are like, fuck you, we ain't being dragged into your shit. Yeah! You still got dragged in anyway, but the people initial response is smart. Get out of here! Get out from SEIKA right now! No, cut his head off and give it to Canton! He wants us to make a part of his war. He wants to make us a part of his war and return it to the Chancellor. How slimy is he? He only thinks about himself. Josh, these people are smart. These people are smart. No, Roboka-sama is not such a person. Kane, shut the fuck up. He is. Don't be blind. He always acts for the sake of Zhao and for its people, and for that he works harder than anyone else and gets agonized more than anyone. Even though neither power nor government are something he likes in the first place, if Roboka-sama was acting for only himself, then he'd be back again and with us already and live in peace. Oh my god, I can't wait to see. Yeah! Cut your nonsense! He's doing it for the sake of people? Then we are not people in his eyes? Does he not care about the lives of SEIKA? Does he not care about the lives of SEIKA? Huh? Dude, I love the people of SEIKA! They are not buying into the bullshit! They are awesome! Why are they still... Roboka, what did you say to convince them? I'm so curious, because these people are smart! If we leave things as it is now, then without a doubt, the bladed kin will eventually reach both Gammon and here and SEIKA. Other government officials and I were fighting until this time, so things do not go that way. Oh, don't buy the bullshit! It will happen. No, I will say this to be fair. It will eventually happen, but you're still fighting someone else's war. They were right, though. Gammon, SEIKA, those are not the only places. We fought against kin to prevent kin's atrocities, so that countless people from cities near war zones, does not get killed over and over from kin's invasions. But this is where he's bullshitting. Like, kin wouldn't... You don't have Conky anymore. Conky would have been the one to do this. If Conky was still alive, he probably would have murdered them. And that's only if they were being a bunch of little shits. Now, if they weren't being a bunch of little shits and didn't fuck with him like we saw before, they would be fine. So, Roboka, you're talking out your ass right now. If I do not command the army, then many of people of Zhao will be sacrificed. That is why I have to return. Well, if you're dealing with Conky, yes. If you're not gonna fuck around with Osen or the rest of them, no, you can negotiate and work something out. The difficulties you went through to build this SEIKA, the land of peace, would be far beyond what I could imagine. So I do know well that it is the most heinous thing to ask favor from people like you, to lend your strength for conflict outside. If you wish to call it someone else's war, even though SEIKA is also on kin's road toward their invasion, then that's fine. However, those happy moments flowing through SEIKA right now are being enjoyed at the expense of other screams and agony. Oh, this fucker's guilt-tripping them! Is that acceptable to the heart of SEIKA? Motherfucker, don't guilt-trip them like this! It's like, dude, motherfucker, we've been through enough! What about us? I don't give a shit about their screams! What about us? They didn't give a shit about us! That's actually what I would say if I were them. It's like, screw them! We were going through shit! Did they care about our screams of agony and pain? No! Screw them! Are you going to continue choosing this life of not caring about what happens to others as long as you're safe? Again, did they give a shit about them when they were going through their turmoil? No! Fuck them! No! Don't buy this shit! Tell him to fuck off! That's Roboka-sama. Path of SEIKA, that's what he's trying to say, huh? Yes, correct. Period of solely focusing on country building by ourselves without looking outside is past. No, but the outside never gave a crap about you! If SEIKA is to enjoy a period of happiness in this wartime period, then we'll have to show it. Show them what the spirit of SEIKA is like, and show what Path of SEIKA is about. No, they don't deserve it! None of them do! If the other people cared about them, then I'd say different. Oh my god, remember what Conky said. Remember what Konki said in terms of his rage, or what the Saki clan said in terms of Konki and like and his rage and all that. Besides, his wifey getting tortured and murdered. He said that like people doing nothing is part of the problem. You have the people participating in it. Yeah, they're the rich. They are a huge problem, and they kind of were because they were doing a lot of torturing and raping and shit. Yeah, you have them, but then you have the people that are complicit by doing nothing. And that's what this is. That's what this is, and I'm so annoyed that this is not getting acknowledged. Showing them what path to take would be also the role of a ruler, I'd say. But we are Roku-sama. Without a doubt, Seika's blood will be shed once you enter the war. They're so stupid. You will be facing tragedies of losing your men, and Seika will be drowned with tears from pains suffered by those families left behind. But such tragedies are still happening outside right now. But they didn't give a shit about them when they were losing their lives. And it's just so stupid. Turning your gaze away because it's someone else's problem, even though you have power to stop it to happen. But the people outside could stop this shit from happening too. Again, it just goes back to what Konki said. It did. It really does. I swear, everything goes back to Konki. Is this gonna end up being like 6 degrees? 6 degrees of Konki. I swear. It's with Kingdom, it's Konki. Like everything else lately, it's like 6 degrees of Jujiko no Rokuden. And here it's like 6 degrees of Konki. Swear. Is it, even though turning your gaze away because it's someone else's problem, even though you have power to stop it to happen, is fairly blind judgment, isn't it? If that is what Seika is doing to call Spirit of Seika, all Seika has to do is not be involved in anywhere, not to be respected by anyone, and eventually collapse and disappear silently in vain while at peace. But that's what everyone else was doing! Everyone else ignored them. They were going to disappear anyway. These fucking Robokus. You people are stupid. You people are buying this. And I just... We are, however, if you decide to open your door and go into battle that could stop all these tragedies and be ready to wage your life on it, if you really get to do that, then the spirit of Seika will be engraved in all China as something brighter and more precious than anything else in this world. No, yourselves will be engraved into its very center of it. Like, I understand, like, I would understand if they were fighting to defend themselves, to prevent the same thing from happening again to themselves. Like, I'd understand that. But for everyone else, like, fuck them. Screw them. But they don't need to, fuck fighting someone else's war. That is what your child and your future generations will inherit. And that is what you are going to achieve with your very own hands. This is some political bullshit. That is what the pride of Seika will be. Now, the pride, you're trying to make, I feel like, nah, this is the pride of Roboku. That's what this is. God, Roboku is such a bitch. God, he's such a politician. Oh my God. Roboku is such a politician. He really is. He is a politician. He's such a snake oil salesman. It's not even funny. Roboku-sama will, let's fight together, Seika. If you decide to lend your strength to me, then I will win against Ken. You're not going to win against Ken. Shut the fuck up. Then I will win against Ken over and over until they give up their dream of invading Zhao. No, you're not. You barely won against Konki, and that was because you were a bitch. You got lucky. Let us take victory together. You fucking idiots. You fucking idiots! These people are stupid. They are. Oh my God, Roboku, you are such a fucking snake oil salesman. He is a con artist, this man is. Oh my God, like the people were right though. They had it right. They should have just chopped off his head and told him to fucking leave. But I'm curious what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that if you were the people of Seika, they went through all of it. They were kind of like Konki in a way. Because remember, Konki came in, And when he met the Saki clan, they were orphans. They had nothing, and he took them from nothing and made them something. And they were fighting their own. They did fight someone else's war, because they joined kin. But with the Saki clan, though, he kept the Saki clan separate from the Kanki clan. He built up the Saki clan, and he kept them separate. He let them do their own thing, for the most part. And then Kanki, had his own thing. He built up the Kanki, Kanki, his own clan, the Kanki clan, to fight for kin, which I thought that was, now I'm thinking about it in the grand scheme of things, it's actually pretty smart. So that way the Saki clan is not fighting someone else's war. No, Kanki is fighting Kin's war as the Kanki army. But here, it's the complete opposite. It really is. And it really is just kind of proving Kanki's point, what he was saying about how the true, it feels like the true enemy here is people being silent and complicit to everything that's going on. It really does, doesn't it? I wish these people would have just said, if all they would have just said is, what about the people that didn't give a shit about us? What about them? Why should we fight for them when they didn't fight for us? Especially when he says, what about the people that, if you don't fight, then the people are going to be screaming and blah, 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 blah. It's like, they weren't screaming for us. They didn't help us. Who gives a fuck about them when they didn't give a fuck about us? I would have give me that up in there, and then I would have been happy with this chapter. That's the only thing that's kind of frustrating me. And then you could have had, a little bit more. Then Rebecca could have gone on and do this thing and maybe say well, don't you want to prove them? Don't you want to prove who's better? Because the two wrongs don't make a right argument, and then say you could show China that you're better than those fuckers who didn't come and save you. You could show them who's the better people and all that. If you would have given me something like that, I would have been okay with it. But how it is here, nah. I don't like that. But damn, Rebecca was just a politician for real. I'm very curious what you guys think of this chapter. What do you guys think of Rebecca as a freaking politician? Seriously, he could win the presidential election for real. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kingdom content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.